With 6 races left to go of this season and Max Verstappen leading the championship over Lando Norris by only 52 points, the question is, did Max Verstappen do enough at the beginning of this season to be able to hold on to the Drivers' Championship, or will Lando Norris be able to get enough points over Max Verstappen in the last 6 races for him to become a world champion? Well, I don't think it can be understated just how good Max Verstappen was at the beginning part of this season. And even when things started to get difficult, when he started to struggle more with his car, you were able to see the difference between Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. That is just how good Max Verstappen has been at managing the issues that Red Bull have had. And because of that, he's been able to score consistently decent points, even when his car has become difficult. So yes, before we say anything else about the season going forward, let's just highlight just how good Max Verstappen has been. He has been phenomenal. We've seen what I would say is some of the best of Max Verstappen in this season, when he's really taking something which shouldn't be where it is, and yet he's making it happen because he's got immense talent. But he's being chased down by Lando Norris. Since McLaren bought that upgrade, I mean, they were good before, but they've become a brilliant all-rounder and the class of the field, and Lando's been able to use that to get into second place in the championship. But even though his car has been significantly better than Max Verstappen's Red Bull, he's struggled to go and take wins, and he's had other issues which have aided Max Verstappen in not losing as many points to Lando Norris through the season. The whole problem with papaya rules and Oscar Piastri, who has done very, very well. We can't take that away from him. He's been driving excellently as well and deserves to be getting what he gets out of his McLaren. But Lando in P2, fighting for the championship, he has not had an easy ride trying to catch Max Verstappen, and Max has been reaping the benefits of those failed attempts to take large chunks out of his title points. And as we get into the last 6 races of the season, I mean, really, 52 points is not a massive amount to overcome. If Max was not racing for 2 races due to some mechanical issue or DNF or something, then it would only be 2 races and Lando would be right behind him. But we can't say that that's going to happen, because so far what we've seen is when Lando has been able to go and do brilliant things with his McLaren, Max has been taking second, third, minimising the damage that Lando is causing. So as we get into the last 6 races, and we hope to see this keep continuing and having the title challenge all the way to the last race like we did in 21, I kind of feel like we're going to get a repeat of 2021. But that's fine if we do, because it's exciting. It means that there's so much at stake in these last few races. But Lando needs to maximise those opportunities when Max isn't in the picture, and Max wants to not let that happen and minimise Lando's ability to take big chunks out of his points haul. So they both have it all to do at the end of this season. Lando needing to get as many points as possible and really capitalise on those moments when Max is not in the picture. We can think of races like Azerbaijan, we can think of races like the Hungarian Grand Prix and Monza, when Lando really needed to go and get that win while Max was further down and take a large chunk of points. But whatever happened in those races, the various circumstances meant that he wasn't able to do that. And because of that, due to those various factors, I'm not getting into who was right or wrong or what happened, but because of that, he wasn't able to really put the boot in when Max was down, and instead Max survived to fight another day. But Max will be hoping to be able to maintain this level of consistency, these consistent points he's scoring, to stop the bleeding of points to Lando Norris. And not to forget that Red Bull have an upgrade coming at the Austin Grand Prix in the USA this weekend coming up, and so we're looking forward to seeing whether Red Bull can turn things around, whether they're going to be going in the right direction or wrong direction, because there's no guarantee when you bring an upgrade it's going to solve your problems. There's no silver bullet, as they say in Formula 1. It's normally a progression of upgrades, and it seems like Red Bull's problems might be baked into the design of their car for this season, and we know the McLaren is pretty much good anywhere. But I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. How do you think this is going to play out? Do you think Lando can catch Max? Or do you think Max is doing enough to hold off Lando for the championship this season? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.